Hi, my name is Emily Nelson, and today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to get sharp images out of your camera. First of all, you just got to turn that sucker on and make sure that it's good to go. You can set all your manual settings, you can do your ISO and your aperture and your shutter speed, and then of course when you look through that viewfinder, you can click your shutter halfway down and it will tell you what's in focus and if you're good exposure wise. So when you click it halfway down, it usually chooses something in the image to be in focus. But you have to make sure that you are steady enough and you're not going to shake while the shutter is open, and that will also get you a blurry image. So if you're going to shake too much for too long of an exposure, put it on a tripod. Otherwise, you have two options when it comes to setting your shutter speed. On the side, you'll have autofocus and manual focus. Autofocus is your camera choosing something when you press the shutters halfway down. It's going to choose certain points in the image to be in focus and certain points not to be in focus depending on your aperture. So, depending on the camera you have, you may have different options of what to focus on even in autofocus. For Canon, there is the 19-point autofocus, where it will have all 19 available, and when you press the shutter speed down, it will choose which ones out of those whole 19 to do. There's also a 1-point metering, where you get to choose exactly which square out of the whole 19 you want it to look for something to be in focus. And then there's zone metering, where you choose 6 different sections of the whole 19 for it to look for something in focus. So that gives you a little bit more control even in autofocus. Then you also have manual. Manual, you will have to manually turn the dial in the front of the lens to get it in focus. Your camera still, most will, tell you if it's in focus or not even within that, so that you can have even more control than you would have in autofocus, because you control the whole shebang that way. But you still have to make sure, because you're doing it all on your own, it may not be just quite what you want. So you want to make sure you review your pictures, and then also you can kind of compensate for a little bit of what your camera might not have done by doing a little bit of editing in Photoshop. But to get the best image out of your camera, use a tripod, be prepared, and set your settings right, and know what you want from the image. And you'll have a great photo in the end. Thank you.